time to change the drip on the Dunwich Creature.
Before you confront those things that you fear, you must first correctly, honestly, and fearlessly identify them. Only when your fear is given a name can we progress along the road which will ultimately see that anxiety conquered. Of course, your first instinct may be to practice avoidance, to step away from that which so terrifies you, perhaps even to flee. But he who would decide to flee needs to remind himself that a situation which is circumvented is merely a prickly problem that he has put in his back pocket, on which he will sit on at a later date. And so the solution is clear. Now is not the time to be pushed into chaotic activity by your fear. No. Now is the time to sensibly and soberly confront that fear, to take it on, to meet it, face to face. No matter how very horrifying a prospect that might prove to be. Remember always, a problem is only big until a bigger problem takes over. A problem confronted twice as quickly is a problem solved in half the time. Fear is just the emotional equivalent of a high-fiber diet. And so you have triumphed. In one decisive action, you have destroyed your fears, laid waste to your limitations, spat out those feelings of doubt and self-loathing that were keeping you down. And in doing so, you have learned the second most important lesson that life can ever teach you.
Second most important? If that's the second most important lesson, then what was the first?
You should be very careful who you choose to take advice from.
There's a sorrow in the air. There's a sorrow, but why should I care?